What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight 8610, and today we have some new Yu-Gi-Oh news for you guys. It looks like a new card has been revealed for Dark Worlds of all archetypes, so that's really cool to see some new support for them, and it is a Dark World Brainwashing. So yeah, this is a really cool looking artwork too on this. It has Griffa on it, and I guess, yeah, it's Ryko, but I kind of wonder if this means he's going to have like a Twilight version of himself, like a Twilightsworn, I guess is what I should call it. So that's really cool. This is a new card that's going to be out in Code of the Duelist, so this is the same set where we're getting the Twilightsworn cards, so maybe it's hinting at something like that. So yeah, let me go ahead and read off its effect and everything, then we'll talk about this card. Let's see, it is a continuous trap card, and its effect is, when an opponent's monster effect is activated while you have 3 or more cards in your hand, you can target one Dark World monster on the field, return it to the hand, and if you do, the activated opponent's card effect becomes discard one random card from your opponent's hand. So first off, how's this card going to help out Dark Worlds? Well, Dark Worlds have always been a really good archetype to use anyway, and they've been, pretty useful even nowadays, but they haven't really seen any new support, so just about anything new for them is going to help them out. Something like this card too is very useful because of just one simple fact. I know everyone keeps bringing this up, but it is true. It doesn't say once per turn in this card effect, so you can keep activating this card's effect. It has a few little negatives to it. I mean, it is a trap card, making it a little bit slower. And then also, too, you have to have 3 or more cards in your hands. So, I know a lot of people are seeing that as kind of a negative, but really, I don't really see that as being a problem for this card, because you're able to send one of your Dark World monsters from the field, return to your hand, which isn't a problem for Dark Worlds anyway. I mean, if they go back to your hand, doesn't matter. You can just discard them, bring them back. I mean, you have gold and silver that you could easily get back to your, or even Greffa, it doesn't really matter either way. And then also, you're able to change your opponent's monster effects, so that can be really good, depending on that monster effect. Being able to negate it and use it for your own gain can be very useful for you. And then the best part about this card, and something that Dark Worlds really need in my opinion, is a way to make it so that your opponent is helping you discard your cards. Whenever you use Dark Worlds anyway, you want to discard your cards to be able to special summon. Now we can summon Greffa, like gold, silver, I mean, you can go on, all the different monsters, so you can bring them out. Well, cards like Greffa actually have a better effects if your opponent is the one that makes you discard. So if, for example, your opponent makes you discard Greffa, then what you can do is you're able to get one random card from your opponent's hand, and if it's a monster, you special summon it to your side of the field. So think about it, wouldn't you rather have that effect instead of discarding it yourself and getting Greffa from that? So really, a card like this that can make your opponent do the discarding for you could be way more useful for Dark Worlds. I mean, not only could you summon more monsters, you're getting better effects from it, and I think it's definitely going to be something that's going to help them out. Yes, it might be a little bit slower because it's a trap card, but really, I don't think we're going to see something like this as a spell card. I feel like that would be a little too much for it, and again, I just don't see that as being a big negative to it, to be very honest, because I see this as being a very useful card for that, and if it was, again, if it was something like once per turn, yeah, I would think differently about this card. I think a lot of people would think differently about this card, but since it doesn't have that part in it, I think that's going to make this card actually really useful for them and some welcome new support for them. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this card. Do you like it, not like it so much? Remember, this is a new card that's going to be in Code of the Duelist, which is the newest set that's going to be coming out for Japan. It's the set that's going to include Link Summoning, and this is also the set that's going to include the new Twilightsworn monsters. That's why I'm wondering in this artwork, since we have Ryko, if that means we're going to get like a Twilightsworn version of Ryko in this set as well. That'd be pretty cool. And also too, Konami, please make more than one new Dark World card. You're giving Twilightsworns 2 cards so far. If they get a Ryko, that means 3. Go on ahead and make Dark Worlds extra cards. I always thought of Dark Worlds and Lightsworns. I'm not sure if this is really true in the lore or not. I always thought of them as kind of being rivals. So could we get, like, the same number of Dark World cards? I think if they just had a little bit more of a push with Link summoning and everything that's going on, Dark Worlds could be very useful. I mean, I just had someone comment the other day in one of my videos asking if Dark Worlds could be useful again. Yeah, they could actually be useful again. That's making me think of a lot of different archetypes out there. I mean, that's the reason we're seeing a lot of hype for Lightsworns and Ritual monsters and all these different things too. So I could actually see Dark Worlds being something very competitive when we start getting Link summoning monsters, especially if they get some added support to them. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think about this, if you like it or don't like it so much. And I especially want to hear from you Dark World players, because I know you guys have to be excited to see something new for your archetypes. So just let me know what you guys think. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Of course, if there's anything else that gets announced for this set, I will definitely make a video on it. Like I said too, I'm hoping this won't be the only support for them, because I'd like to see something new for Dark Worlds. I'm kind of surprised I'm saying that too, because I didn't enjoy going against them back then, but they are a very good deck to use, and even nowadays, really, they've been kind of a rogue deck that's still useful. New support could actually mean a lot to them, so just let me know what you guys think on that. But yeah, as always, thank you guys for watching, and of course I will. Catch you guys later. See ya.